Hey YouTube, it's me, Alonda Washington, and I'm here to review my Queen's Hair Products Brazilian Deep Wave Curly Hair. And this is what I have in my head. I put it in yesterday. I have in 3 bundles in a lace closure. It's 18, 20, and 22 with a 12-inch closure. And this is my first time ever doing a lace closure. And I think it came out pretty good. And I just want to talk about this new product I bought today. I know it made a big difference on the curl pattern in my hair, and I'm gonna share that with y'all. I picked up today at Ross, just walking through the store, and ran across this right here. Can y'all see that? This is the Urban Therapy Twisted Sister Defrizz Conditioner. And let me tell y'all something. This conditioner made my curls pop. Like, I saw my curls transform like no other when I was washing this hair. Like, I started co-washing it, and I just, came from a big old bush of curls to this. And I was like, hold up, just with conditioner, my curls came back to life. It was like, you see, I can see that. My curls came back to life. They're tame, they're not frizzy, they're not all bunched up and nappy, and my hair is not hard and dry because the hair was kind of dry after I dyed it. But I deconditioned it with the Aussie Moist that I always use, and then I put this on it, and I'm like, okay. Another product that I use on my hair while it's still wet after I co-washed it with the conditioner is this, and this is the Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair, the curling activating cream. And I also used some argan oil, just a little bottle of argan oil. And by One and Only. It's the One and Only argan oil. Put a little dime size of that in my head. And that's the only 3 products I use today, and I love it. So they have a couple of pros and cons about these products too. The Urban Twisted Sister. Okay, let me tell y'all something. This stuff stink. It stink real bad. Like, I'm in there washing it like this shit. It stink. Like, but if you can get past the smell once you're done using it, you don't smell it no more. But this stuff stink. Unless you're gonna deal with the smell of it, like I can deal with the smell. Like, the smell don't bother me, but it may bother some of y'all fancy people out there who get products and be like, I just, it's been 3 minutes talking about how much the shit stink. It stinks. Shit, if you're gonna buy it, it stink. It make your curls pop, make your hair soft, make your hair pretty, but it stink. That's the only kind I have about it. Ever since I've used it this one time. Now I'm telling y'all, I used this one time, and it did magic on my hair, because when I went out the night before, I used a little bit of Aussie Moist and the same 2 products that I used in my hair. By the end of that night, turned into a bush. Now, I'm like, well, goddamn, I need something that's gonna tame my curls, and it's gonna tame my curls all day. So when I used that, I was just gonna try it out. I didn't think it was gonna work. $6.99 for a big old bottle of conditioner. It could be some knockoff, whatever. So it works. It works really good. I didn't watch any reviews over it. I just bought it. So it stink. If you don't like the smell, don't buy it. And here's another thing about the hair. Let's get to the hair. For curly hair, it don't really shed. But let me tell y'all something. There have a lot of girls get on YouTube and make reviews over the hair, saying it sheds, saying it stinks. When they don't wash the hair thoroughly, they don't seal the wefts, they bleach the hair God knows how many times, and then they want to have the nerve to sit down and complain about the hair being dry, about the hair shedding. You cannot complain if you don't seal your wefts. You cannot complain if you've bleached the hair 4 or 5 times. This hair is not attached to any hair follicles. This hair is not attached to your head. So you have to be careful about the way you treat your hair. You can't just bleach it and say, well, I'm just going to decondition it. It's not attached to anything. So you're limited to how much moisture you're going to get. When you wear lighter color hair, it's not going to retain as much moisture. So good luck with thinking that that's going to happen. So I dyed my hair black. I used Color Silk by Revlon. I used the black. And I dyed it one time. I didn't dye it again after that. I also sealed my wefts, and when I got done dyeing my hair, I deep conditioned it for a day. So that's the reason why my hair is not probably not as dry as other people. That's the reason why it probably doesn't tangle, because I use detangling products too. So you're just gonna have to find out which products work for your hair and your head and what you like. But for me, I'm sticking to what I have. Okay, what else can I say about this hair? Y'all know I had my problems with the first two bundles. I didn't like them. I ended up not sending them back because it was $60, and I ain't got $60 to send no bundles back to nobody in China. So I just trimmed my ends off. When I wrote them a nice little email telling them that that was unacceptable, you can't do that. Can somebody please review the bundles? I bought the closure, which is a 12-inch, and I bought my 22-inch later on. I left in the description box that I wanted it really curly. So when I got the hair, it was really curly, it was really nice, and everything worked out fine for me on that end. So I put the hair in my head. I like it. The you know I bleached the knots on my closure, and just a little advice: if you're gonna bleach the knots, when I tried to bleach them the first time, it didn't take, so I had to bleach them again. Then I had troubles with brassiness, because this was my first time bleaching the closure. It was my first time ever installing the closure, wearing the closure, doing the closure on my head or anybody else's. So this is a real good experience for me. So yeah. So far I like the hair. I can't really give you a full blown review about it because I haven't had it in that long. I can say the curls are nice and everything about that, and on that tip, I can tell you that that worked pretty good for my hair the first time me using it. Usually you have to use a product more than one time to see results, but this is my first time using it and it worked. So yeah. So y'all have a nice day. Subscribe. If you don't want to, skip my video. Bye bye.